friends, today we're going to draw a pufferfish.
Yeah, hot air balloon pufferfish. Before we start, we wanted to give you a quick preview of how our drawings turned out at the very end. And for this lesson, we're using our pencils and an eraser first, which is crazy because we don't usually do that. But I thought it would be fun to just start practicing. We use it for our circle to draw our hot air balloon first, and then we add some spikes. That makes it look really 3D and super cool.
Then we use our crayons after that.
Yeah, we used our black, yellow, I used a little gold for the fins, then we also have brown, orange, blue, and some pink.
And don't forget red.
Oh yeah. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's first start with our pencil, and we're gonna just draw a circle. And let's draw it towards the top of our paper. And I'm gonna draw really big. And the nice thing about using a pencil, which we hardly ever use, is so that if you want to make a change, you can. You can make it a little bigger. I'm gonna make it bigger on this side. But yours is perfect. Leave it just like that. That's awesome. If you go back over and have an extra line, you can use your eraser, and then I'm erasing this line I don't want to keep. And our friends can pause the video if they want to take extra time to work on this step. Okay, but before we move on to our crayons, we're going to use this to draw a couple more things. Let's draw a fin over here and see how the inside of the fin comes into the body. Yes. That's awesome. Okay, then let's do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, and then switch to your eraser. You have one on the back, and we can erase the circle that's going through the fins. Now we're going to add a few spikes that are sticking out just like our fins. Let's start with one right in the middle. We're going to draw an upside down letter V.
It's like a unicorn horn.
It does look like a unicorn horn. Then let's draw a letter V down here. See how we're starting on the inside, and then we go out of the circle and then come back in. Okay, now let's add another one, another spike over here and over here. And then I'm gonna go a little faster since we're repeating the same step. We'll add a spike down here and a spike over here. Okay, now let's switch back to our eraser, and then we can erase the circle that's going through the spikes, just like we did for the fin. That's all we need our pencil for. Now we're gonna switch to our yellow crayon, and we're gonna color in our entire pufferfish. It's kind of hard to say. The balloon for our hot air balloon. And it's kind of funny, it has spikes. It's gonna pop itself. Okay, this part will speed up, but remember to pause the video and take time to color your pufferfish yellow too. Okay, another thing we can do with this yellow crayon is add more spikes. Let's add a little one right here. I'm gonna color it in. We'll add another one. And these spikes are gonna make it look more 3D. They're behind or on the back of our little puffer fish. So I'm putting them in between all of our other spikes that we have. I'm using my gold crayon on top of the fins just to make it look different. But you can leave that off to keep it a little easier. Okay, now let's switch to our black crayon, and let's add a funny face to our pufferfish. We gotta add one right here in the middle. I'm gonna draw a smile, and then I'm gonna draw the mouth open. And also, I'm gonna draw a circle and color it in for one eye and another eye over here. Whoa, I like that mouth. It's huge. I wish I drew my mouth bigger. Oh, and I like your little eyes are closed. That's awesome. Okay, now let's use our black crayon to trace over the pencil lines. So this is gonna make the lines darker. I'm gonna just trace over, start over here on the fin. Oh, and we could also add two little lines inside the fin. I'm gonna do the same. You could switch over to the other fin, but maybe it's a good idea to start on the other side since these crayons kind of smear, yeah. So I'm gonna start over here and trace over all of the pencil lines. So we got the little spikes going outside of the circle, and then we got a spike, and then we got another part of the circle, and then we can add black lines outside of these little spikes too. And then we'll do this side, or the bottom side too. There's our little puffer fish. I'm gonna switch to the pink and color in a tongue And oh, some pink cheeks too. Pink cheeks. And oh, I'm going to switch to my red crayon and color in the back of the mouth or the top of the mouth. Now let's use our black again, and we're going to turn this pufferfish into a hot air balloon. So let's start by drawing the basket down here. I'm going to draw a line for the top of the basket. We'll just draw it right here. Yes, and then we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down on both sides, and then we can connect it at the bottom. Kind of looks like a rectangle, huh?
Yeah.
Then we could draw the little strings coming up from the basket and connecting to our balloon. Don't pop.
It's connected to the spikes, right?
The
Next to
spikes.
spike.
Yeah. And then one more string over here. Then right here underneath the balloon, let's draw the part that comes down, over, and back up. This is where the fire goes up and heats up the pufferfish. Okay, and then we got to put a person or an animal in here that's taking a ride in the hot air balloon. I'm going to use my black crayon, and we could just draw a simple little circle. And then, oh, I like that you connected it to the basket. I'm going to add little shoulders. And then we got to draw a smile and eyes. And I'm going to do a little hat on mine. You could add hair if you want.
I'm going to use the brown for it.
Okay. Okay, this next part we're going to speed up because we need to color the rest of our drawing. You can pause the video and take time to color your drawings and even add a background. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Olivia, we did it! We finished drawing and coloring our little hot air balloons. They turned out awesome. Yours is my favorite. Especially love that face, those little eyes, and also, is this you?
Yes.
This one's me.
This one was fun.
Yeah, it was. I think so. I hope our friends had fun too. Now, you guys can even add more things like we mentioned, a background. You could change the person so that it's you going for a little ride. Oh, maybe this is underwater because it's a pufferfish. It should be swimming, not flying.
We hope you have fun drawing with us.
We do. We hope you had a lot of fun. We'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.